How do you take care of, like, just like yourself physically,
How do I
or just health-wise? Health-wise, do you jog? Do you?
Yeah.
Because, like we've said, that topic of bikini came up. It's just like, cause how do you? Because of course, like even I know it's sensitive with women. It's very sensitive because like for guys, you see somebody with a big belly, they're comfortable on their speedos or swimming shorts or whatever. Guys can just be
I think girls can be too. Women can be
yeah,
too.
but not too many. Like especially now, there's so much. I'm talking about it because there's so much pressure on Instagram. I haven't seen like those people were talking about on my Instagram being that comfortable. No, I haven't.
I feel like there's
Very few.
I feel like there's an entire movement right now about like just being comfortable in your own skin, and you see it even with
There is.
you see it even with celebrities calling out like especially lingerie or bikini brands being
Yeah.
like these photos are overly photoshopped. And I think it's really nice.
But how do you take care of yourself?
How do I take care of myself?
You always you seem to be okay. Let me explain it this way. When you go to Soni's Instagram, you'll also notice she eats like a lot of different kinds of foods. Some super high calorie foods,
Yeah.
and some just a bunch of. It's a cocktail of food. Let's just put it that way. Let me just put it that way.
And I'd like to say I do actually eat the food. I've been asked before, do you eat the food on your Instagram? And the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Predominantly yes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
sometimes I do take photos of my friends' food because it's just more photogenic, but I'm generally eating the food that
The
you
food.
see.
Yeah.
I think first and foremost I've been blessed with a very fast metabolism. So I only started exercising about October 2017, which is now what, a year and a half ago?
Close 1.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Do you
And-
jog? Do you do gym work, aerobics?
yeah, so I think I go to Alpha Fit.
Oh yeah, that's in Gong Road.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they offer like
That's
CrossFit
that's where all the
classes
superstars go, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Plus you. That's what I'm saying, Soni.
Well,
That's
I feel like lots of people go to that gym, and some people happen to have a large following on Instagram, so then it looks like this. Like, but I mean, yeah, it's a
but
great
it's a
gym.
nice. I think it's a nice camp for even just people motivating each other. Because if you find another like either a blogger or somebody you follow or you admire for their work or anything, it motivates you because it's like, yo, we're all taking care of ourselves. And
Yeah, and I think I grew to love Alpha Fit also because of the community. Everyone's super supportive, and it's not all about like how heavy can you lift. It's not, it's people are having a good time.
it's
And
not competitive.
no, yeah. So I do classes with them in the mornings, and I run sometimes. Sometimes I do yoga. I try and do different things because I get bored easily.
Yeah.
But I think Alpha Fit, I keep going back because I've got friends there, and so we motivate each other, and yeah.
Is it fun doing it, or do you find yourself like waking up in the morning like I don't feel like going to the gym today?
For sure. I mean, this is the thing, like, especially when I started,
Yeah.
it was like, why am I doing this to
Right.
myself?
Yeah.
But you get to this tipping point where it starts to feel good, and I promise you it happens. Because before a year and a half ago, I didn't exercise for 6 years. And I mean, like, I didn't, like,
Yeah.
make an effort, you know? It was basically high school. Is when I was on sports teams. And then when I left high school, I was like, well,
Yeah.
done with that. But there's a tipping point where it starts to feel good, and then your body starts to crave it, and then it just becomes
Like a lifestyle.
like a lifestyle.
And I think it's also like really important to even just show that, explain to people to understand, like, even though you're eating this way, because as we grow older, of course, our metabolism slows down.
Yeah.
So it's also like important to not just entertain people with all those good pictures, also educate them on, like, if you're eating like this and you want to eat like this for a long time, like you also have to start taking care of your body.
True. Because people have asked me, oh, why don't you post about going to the gym on Instagram? But I'm of
Yeah.
two minds of it, because I think, first of all, like, when I go to the gym, I've just got my head down and I'm exercising. I
Yeah.
don't really have quote unquote time to be
To set up
filming
the
it.
camera and properly and
Yeah, and I also think if somebody asks me, I'm happy to share, but I'm not a qualified professional to talk about how much you should be exercising.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
tell you what I do,
yeah.
but
But
I don't
that's
think.
the thing. Your followers just want to know how you keep fit.
Yeah, and when somebody asks, I tell them.
Oh.